Damn, that's a good ass question. I don't have an answer.
We really can't provide nothing but pussy. At the end of the day.
Don't wait.
That's true.
Okay, so then how come when you ask a woman...
Hold on.
Ask question. I don't have an answer.
Hold on.
We really can't provide nothing but pussy. At the end of the day.
What's going on, YouTube, social media world? It's your boy AnonymousBased, and I'm biggity back with a new reaction video. This time I'm here with a brand new It's Complicated video, but before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and give this video a like, share it with a couple of your friends. Make sure you follow me on my social media sites. If you got something specific, go ahead and drop it in that comment section. So we are here with a brand new video from It's Complicated. Shout out to you. And the name of this video is called You Think You're a 10, Rules of Modern Dating and Understanding Women. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. See how long
Who's
before
better
the
at
captain starts.
self-improvement, men or women?
Women.
Self-improvement, definitely women.
Okay, rate yourself.
See, the very first question is cap. Who's better at self-improvement, men or women? And off rip, they're lying. They're lying. You know what? Let's bring that back. Can't even go 10 seconds without lying.
Who is better at self-improvement, men or women?
Women.
Self-improvement, definitely women.
Okay, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
10s across the board. Oh, period.
Okay, isn't
Stop
saying
the
you're a
cap.
10 admitting there's no room for improvement?
No, not at all.
Isn't the first step towards improvement admitting you're not perfect?
You're
We
right.
didn't say we were perfect. We just said
We
we
said
were
we're
10.
10s.
That doesn't. You didn't say that being on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect. Correct.
Well, what would be perfect then? On a scale of 1 to 10?
There is no perfect, really.
Isn't the first step
just
towards
defeated your own
improvement admitting
argument.
you're not perfect?
Yes, 100%.
So then why would you admit that you're a 10, which is perfect?
Because you should feel in your own way that you
Yeah,
are perfect
you
because
should
that's
embrace
confidence.
that,
Stop the
because
cap.
that's manifesting that you are a 10.
Man.
Isn't saying you're a 12 admitting there's no room for improvement?
Ooh, you got me. No, that doesn't.
You gotta speak in the microphone.
Is it universal scale? We're talking about like 20, right?
No.
So like, there's always room for improvement. We just think
Stop the
highly
cap.
of ourselves, but there's always room for improvement. We just think highly of ourselves.
Well, isn't the first step towards improvement admitting you're not perfect?
No, just
Look, it's funny how they saying that, and this chick got a TLC shirt on. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they had that same mindset too, and look at where they are now. Well, I'm not talking about Left Eye, rest in peace to Left Eye. I'm not talking about her. But I'm talking about Chili and T-Boss. Where are they now? Single mamas. See where that mindset gets you. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
just means that there's room to grow, right?
Yes.
It just means that
The
there's always
room to grow.
I didn't say we're perfect. We just said we think highly of ourselves.
Okay, but how highly is too highly?
There's not a limit. There's not a limit.
Stop the
What
cap.
should I do after a car crash? Right, the Texas law guns.
The delusion
Texas
is
law gonna
real,
tell me to get
man.
back on my feet, took care of my doctor's appointments, and paid me out a deserved settlement.
Call the Texas law guns today at 210-8-million.
At Red McCombs, we're driven
Bro.
to serve. That means doing whatever our customers need.
The limit.
There's never. There's.
Okay, but how highly is too highly?
See, this whole thing is interesting because it's like women get to walk around with this hubris of thinking that they're way up here and that they're somehow different from everybody else, but at the same time, a lot of them think the exact same way. They all think they're different, but by them all thinking, well, by the majority of them thinking that they're different, that that by default makes a lot of them the same. Like, I don't know. The delusion is strong with these people.
There's not a limit. There's not a limit.
There's never
too
much.
You don't. There's not a level to where I think so highly of myself that it doesn't exist. It's not there.
I think everybody should think highly
Yes.
of themselves.
You should too.
All the way up on the outer
You
space.
should have the most confidence.
High in the sky.
What is more attractive to you? Somebody that's down to earth and doesn't take themselves too seriously, or somebody who walks around and thinks they're all that?
I like both. I mean, no.
It's like a mixture of both.
It is a mixture of both. You want someone who thinks highly of themselves, but
Also knows how to. Yeah.
Well, how can you be both? Aren't they contradictions?
It's very possible.
Yeah,
Look at that one. Like, I think highly of myself, and I'm hella goofy and down to earth. And I'm single.
That we're not better than anybody else.
Okay, is it possible to improve without taking accountability?
No.
Yeah, you have to be self-aware and accountable for
What's the last mistake you took accountability for?
Don't count.
The last mistake I took accountability for?
Always being late.
Okay. Why is it often said that women are notoriously late?
Because it take a long time to look
Yeah.
good, boo.
Yeah. Like, we have so much to do. We have to, like, do our hair, our makeup.
Procrastination, basically.
Well, why not just start getting ready earlier?
Procrastination.
Okay. If you were on a first date, how long would you wait for a man who was late?
Not at all.
I wouldn't wait.
The
I
contradiction.
would say if they're communicating with me, I give them minutes. I give like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, if
The contradiction.
Like letting me know what's up.
Okay. When preparing for a special night out on the town, how much consideration do you give towards being on time?
None. I have 15 minutes to make it to a club, and I still got to go change and get ready.
Zero.
Zero? Why is it often said that women are notoriously late?
Because they
we
take
have more
fucking
stuff.
hours to get
No,
dressed.
we have more
They
stuff
want
to
to do
do.
eyelashes,
We have more
eyebrows.
stuff to do. All they have
wanna
to do is take
feet,
a shower,
nails, hands.
a
They want to
shower
wax
and
that
get dressed.
coochie
We
before
got
they
way more
get
shit to
out.
do.
Damn,
We
son,
have
where'd
way
you
more
find
shit to do.
this?
They don't have nothing to do besides take a shower, hair already cut, throw an outfit on.
Yeah, because we're a lot more
just
simple
always
than
late
y'all.
because we do so much when we're trying to get somewhere. Like, when we're getting ready, we dance and sing, and it's like we haven't done anything.
Okay. I often hear the excuse to be fashionably late, right? Why is fashionably late a thing when women are capable of being on time for a job?
I don't think it's an excuse.
Why do modern women have more of a problem submitting to a husband than they do submitting to an employer? In other words, why do women think they are free when they serve their employers, but slaves when they serve their husband and children?
Because the employers give us money. Our husbands give us headaches.
So men don't give you money? I thought men were providers.
They are, but I know for sure I'm going to get paid on the 1st of 15. I don't know with him.
Okay. What's one thing you wish men understood better about women?
Catcalling, it's not appreciated. There's a difference from being creepy and then just trying to...
See, when you ask women questions like this, their first instinct is going to be a politically correct answer. But here's the reality. They say they don't like it, but this is what it really breaks down to. If it's a guy that they don't find attractive, then it's considered creepy. But if it's a guy that they think is attractive, that looks good or whatever, that checks off certain boxes for them, then it's acceptable. So what it really boils down to is they make rules for certain guys that don't fit their criteria and make it harder. But with the guys that do meet their metrics, they make it easier for them and they break rules for them. So they really go off of how they feel. So there's never going to really be a concrete answer when you ask women questions. That's just something that I've come to realize over the years.
Charming. Yeah, being charming. And complimenting. Catcalling is not complimenting.
It's not a compliment.
What does the behavior of approaching a woman respectfully look like?
It looks like a man coming up to you and just giving you literally a normal compliment. Like your outfit.
And also probably talking to you about yourself other than talking to you about your looks and what you look like.
Instead of being like, damn, girl, that ass is fat, how about be like, wow, like you're a beautiful woman.
Your makeup looks nice.
Yeah, something like that other than complimenting your physique.
Okay, but see, they say that. But how many guys approach them saying that They don't give them a phone number. They don't go out on a date. How many guys in their DMs, their text messages, Snapchat, tell them the same thing that they're saying is acceptable, but they ignore it? That's how you know they're capping, man.
Stop the cap.
Man gives you a compliment and a woman gives you a compliment. Does it have different meaning to you if it's the exact same compliment?
Yes. If a woman gives it to me, then it means way more. If a man gives it to me,
I'm like, a compliment from a man means literally nothing, but a compliment from a woman
means a lot.
Now that's something.
So what advice would you give to a man who maybe wants to come up and say something nice without being perceived as creepy?
Uh-oh.
Approach a woman nicely, say, I just want to let you know you're beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, and
But you just said...
maybe you could...
Look, they literally just said that a man's compliment means absolutely nothing, and then not even 15 seconds later they contradict themselves and say, oh, well, if you just approach and be nice, then... But you said it don't mean nothing. Bro, the delusion is real, man.
Maybe if she's into it, if she's into it, stand there, wait a second. But if you could tell she's like, then walk away.
Also go into it like not.
Translation: pay attention to how she responds to it, and that'll tell you what she's feeling in that moment. See, that's literally what I said earlier. So they just confirmed it in a not so direct way. Pay attention, guys.
Thinking that you're gonna
get something out of it.
Yeah, get her right away. Yeah.
Do women often find attractive men cute and romantic when an ugly one doing the exact
Uh-oh, he's about to
I don't know
cook.
what's going on with me or if I will ever recover. I still struggle to go up a flight of stairs. I'm fairly scared.
Getting vaccinated against COVID-19 is the best way to prevent long COVID.
Stop the cap.
Cap.
What does it mean to be at the heart of a
exact same thing as...
Okay, let me rewind this.
Yeah.
Do women often find attractive men cute and romantic when an ugly one doing the exact same thing is creepy?
Honestly, yes.
There we go.
It's probably rude, but yes.
So then isn't it
There we
entirely
go.
subjective?
Yo, not even 3 minutes ago, I literally broke that down, and then he asked the question and got them to admit it. See that look on her face? She knows it's facts. She knows it's facts. I literally just broke that down, and then they openly admitted it. Crack the code. Crack the code.
Yes.
So then, if so, why should a guy even bother trying to be romantic unless the woman already shows interest?
Well, I think it depends on the girl also. Like, it depends on who you are.
I mean, if an ugly man came up to me and was like, you're beautiful, I'd be like, thank you so
Well, aren't
much.
you also saying that it depends on the guy?
Yeah.
But like I said, like if an ugly guy comes up to me and is like, oh, like you look very beautiful, then
Someone that she thinks ugly, but let's say I don't think they're ugly, that's the difference. So
Oh,
like attract
see?
Everyone has
scale.
Yeah. Beauty
Damn,
is in the eye
son,
of
where'd
the
you find
beholder.
this?
Women will often say things like, all men cheat or men only want one thing. Are women more likely to accept negative generalizations about men than they are about women?
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think so because a lot of guys are different. There is like a 50% of them that are like good, like they're really nice and respectful, but there's other like ones that just don't have that. And they do whatever the fuck they want. And
Okay.
Okay. This is just my personal opinion. Your chick got a septum piercing, red flag. She crazy. That's just my personal take.
act a fool.
Okay, but why is it when it comes to calling out female behavior, it depends on the woman?
Because women are weird as well. Yeah, women do the same shit. There's some shicey ass girls out here in Vegas, especially.
Okay, yeah. A lot of them are on my channel, but you're not one of them, so.
Oh, he lying.
If women
Stop the cap.
don't need men, why do women date men?
For their own pleasure.
What do you mean?
We don't need them, but we
Stop the
want
cap.
We want the attention. We like the attention.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Maybe
She told the truth.
the need to not be alone.
She told the
Why
truth.
not just date a
Uh-oh.
woman?
I do that, so I don't I don't know.
Okay, why not just date a woman?
Because I'm not into
different
that.
attention.
Okay, so why do women date men?
Because they have a penis.
Dick.
So if women want dick, how is that different than men sexually objectifying women?
Because women have more feelings. I mean, they do that, but there's feelings come behind it. Where men, they just...
It's just
If
physical.
women don't need men, why do women date men?
Dick.
Okay, how is that different than men objectifying women sexually?
Damn, that's a good ass question. I don't have an answer.
We really can't provide nothing but pussy. At the end of the day. That's true.
Okay, so then how come when you ask a woman...
Hold on.
Ask question. I don't have an answer.
Hold on.
We really can't provide nothing but pussy. At the end of the day.
Did she just openly admit that they don't really bring nothing to the table? Hold on. Let's bring that back one more time.
We really can't provide nothing but pussy. At the end of the day.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, so then how come when you ask a woman what she brings to the table, that's not her answer?
Because they're not being true to themselves.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
She kept it
so
real.
Why do women complain about being sexually objectified when you think that the JJ is pretty much all they're bringing?
That's a good question. Wow. Next question, Steven.
You don't have an answer? Okay.
Got him again.
All right. Do you think a woman's body count matters in dating?
Well, yes. Okay, when guys look at it, yes, because for females to have sex, we have to give them consent, right?
Yes. Right.
Okay, so when a guy has sex with a female, he scored basically.
Okay, so it's unladylike for a woman to go sleep with several guys. You know what I mean? Because back in the day, women didn't sleep with someone, or they didn't even lose their virginity. They got married virgins. You know what I mean? So that's how it's been. So that's already been like the stigma for women. So when dudes do it, it's already okay because it's been okay for so long. They had prostitution going on all the way back when Jesus was alive. You know what I mean? So that's why
true.
people still.
That's true. I'm getting tired of these ads.
Happy Mother's Day!
Oh my gosh! My mom deserves the best and the best.
Yeah, I don't care.
Make it okay today.
Yeah, it definitely matters. We like to say it doesn't, and it shouldn't, but it does.
Now, the fact that you also like women, does it matter to lesbian women the same way that it matters to men?
No.
That's interesting. How do you explain the difference there?
I feel like a lot of times, when it comes to that, it's the idea of you being more experienced. Not saying that people are against messing with a first-time person, but that's such a emotional attachment experience. If I'm the first person taking your virginity, well, if you come across somebody that's already know what they're doing,
how do you do that though?
Then yeah, you're kind of a little bit more comfortable with that. So I don't know why that's different with those two, but I know in the queer community it's definitely a little different.
Well, if a woman's body count doesn't matter, why would a woman ever slut shame another woman?
Because females are haters. They be hating on each other.
Well, if women don't even trust other women, then why should men trust women?
Because, like I said, we provide the vajayjay.
Okay. Well, if
That has nothing
women
to do
provide
with
the
trust.
JJ and men provide the resources, how is dating not just a loose form of prostitution?
It is. I never said it wasn't.
Okay, so then why do women get offended when you call them prostitutes?
Because they hate getting told the truth.
Okay. Interesting. Why do women hate being told the truth?
Because we are very hard-headed and we don't like to listen. I think a lot of women have a hard time admitting when they're wrong and they just want to win the argument, even though. And then you go so far to the point of no return where you're just I just have to be right. I don't know why it's a hard thing.
Shame,
Aren't
insults,
men
guilt,
more
and
likely
need to
to
be
concede
right.
even if they're not wrong?
Oh, yeah.
Why do we have the expression being the bigger man?
You know, I don't know.
So why is it often said that women are more agreeable than men?
I think we're agreeable, but in a different way.
How so?
I feel like you said with that, to please a partner, but I feel like women are people pleasers, just regular in their everyday life. I will see
Not in an
myself or
argument,
see
they're
other
not.
women, whether it's in the workforce, whether it's when it comes to being a parent, whether it's your relationships with other women. We'll just kind of take a back seat just to be okay, cool, whatever, we'll go with the flow with that. But I feel when it comes to men with their partners, they'll concede first, but I don't know about like their interactions with other men if that's the case.
Well, how can you be a people pleaser if you also need to be right?
It's a double-edged sword. People are complicated. Like, we're walking contradictions.
All right, okay, man. Shout out to It's Complicated for coming through with the fire compilation of interviews called You Think You're a 10? All right, so first impressions of me seeing this for the first time, he was definitely in his bag today. Definitely got some good reactions, good interviews, good dialogue, great discourse, different opinions. I'm definitely a fan of this type of content because it gives you an insight into real world interactions with real people to see how they really think when you're not on the internet just spewing talking points. I mean, I would love to actually meet him and be featured on this platform so I can ask some questions of my own because, you know, I have a couple of opinions and a couple of perspectives that I would like to use to try to challenge people and just to see where their heads are. You know what I mean? To help create great content. But overall, man, this video was great. Aside from me getting annoyed and bogged down by ads, I mean, I know he's trying to make his money, but it's kind of irritating. But I mean, it is what it is. You gotta learn to take the bad with the good. But for the most part, excellent content, excellent quality, great interactions, great responses, great questions, great dialogue, great discourse. I mean, and it's all in the spirit of understanding each other, man. I mean, he's definitely doing his thing, and I gotta give you one more shout out, man. And with that being said, that's pretty much my reaction, man. So if you like the video, go ahead and give this video a like, share it with a couple of your friends. Make sure you follow me on all my social media sites, and if you got something specific, go ahead and drop it in that comment section, man. It's your boy AnonymousBased. Peace.